Look at the mountain. It doesn't get any better than this. Happy 2026, YouTube. We've been blessed with another year. Well, I hope you made it through. You and your family, your loved ones. We had a blessed new year, blessed holiday season. I hope you did too. Let's get back on the road. Well, I hope everybody enjoyed their holiday, took time to relax, do the things you want to do. I hope you got to take some rides, smoke some sticks, whatever it is you like to do. I hope you got to do it, because tomorrow we go back to the real world. It's always hard, don't you think? That first day back at work after a long time off. And if you didn't get any time off, I hope it's coming to you soon, some way, somehow. Because we all need to relax and recharge. It was a rough year. A lot going on in the world, so check on your friends and your loved ones. Make sure they're doing okay. I don't know which way I'm going to go first. Well, I wasn't expecting that. I feel like going down to the cigar lounge and having a smoke with a friend. But I want to get these last miles in for the monthly challenge. In case you haven't already heard, Harley-Davidson does a monthly ride challenge. Every month there's miles that you're supposed to achieve and check-ins. Now the check-ins are only important if you're a HOG member, but you don't have to be a HOG member to log into the app and check out the monthly ride challenges. But I've only got about, let's see, I think I got 60 something miles to get done with the 150 miles that are required for this month. So maybe I should just go finish those off and then go to the cigar lounge. But I'm not sure what time they close today. And it takes a minute to enjoy a cigar. I don't want to rush, because if you don't have time to smoke it, you shouldn't light it. Really. Because smoking cigars is about enjoyment, relaxation, maybe having good conversation, a good pairing of drink. Are y'all into New Year's resolutions? I don't usually make any resolutions, but I do feel like I should set some goals for myself. Maybe some goals will be to ride to get a cigar instead of ordering some online. Maybe it'll be ride to a place you've never gone before. Maybe ride somewhere and do something you haven't done. Maybe you've been to that place, but there was some kind of park or some kind of entertainment that you missed out on. Maybe make it a goal to ride once a month, once a week, every day. Maybe make it a goal to see all the parks in your state. Or go to certain biker hangouts. Smoke a cigar you haven't tried before. shot or conversation at the cigar lounge with somebody you don't know. All right, here's another shot of the Sandias. Y'all enjoy. Man, this road gets me sometimes because there's some cameras down here, speed enforcement cameras, and sometimes I forget. I'll have to check my mail and see if there are any tickets in there. I hope not. It helps if there are people in front of me because they usually remember to slow down, and then I'll slow down too. Wow, the bike says it's 58 degrees. And here we are at the beginning of January. 58 degrees. Let me say that one more time. 58 degrees. That is insane. That's awesome. I think I had too much coffee this morning. I feel jittery. And you know, when we say cups of coffee, it's not really a cup, it's a mug. I'm not sure. I know many people who actually drink out of coffee cups. We're all drinking out of mugs and Yetis and Stanleys and whatever else. So our coffee consumption is a little bit excessive to begin with when you think about a cup is maybe 8 ounces. And sometimes I'm starting off with like a Yeti full of coffee. All right, here's another beautiful view of the Sandias. I can't keep giving y'all these beautiful views. You're gonna want to move here. I don't know if New Mexico is for everybody, but it is for, what, maybe 1 million people? I don't know what the population of this state is, but I think it's somewhere around 1 million. I moved here back in 1993 and just stayed. It's been good to me. Good for me. I think it's made me slow down, whereas if I lived back east, I feel like I'd have that pressure, that internal pressure that it seems like the East Coast breeds. I think what I'll do is pump out these last few miles and then stop at the cigar shop on my way back. Whatever happens, happens. One of the things I got that was really cool is a $40 gift card from my lovely daughter. Thank you so much. I'll take you guys shopping with me. I don't know if I'll get to do it today. Like I said, if I do my ride first, I may not get to stop at the lounge, but we'll see. Oh, that guy looked loaded. Nice to see other riders out. They're probably going back in. I'm getting a way late start on today. I took the time to sleep in, relax. I don't know, I'm a night owl. Are you guys night owls? I like to stay up really late. And then, of course, that throws my schedule off for the next day because I'm not late to bed, early to rise. I'm late to bed and late to rise. So that does kind of throw my day off. Oh, I love these new generation Corvettes. Haven't driven one, but I think they look pretty sweet. Let me put my shield down so you can get a better view. I love those sequential signals, the wide back end. I'm going to put this windshield back up because that wind noise is horrible. You know, one thing I'm learning about these microphones is that, you know, the DJI, I have a DJI Mic Mini, and it does great for interviews or if you're just sitting alone talking, but it seems to be a little bit sketchy when you're trying to have conversations between two people, like on our bikes. It just doesn't seem to work, and I'm not sure what that's about. I'm thinking about the Mic 3. If you guys have any input on that, please let me know, because I'd really like to make sure I have good audio. Look at that. That's a beautiful car right there. You know, I'm thinking about the end of this holiday season, and that holidays are not necessarily a happy time for everybody. So let's be kind to one another, be considerate. It's a good thing, as Martha Stewart would say. Maybe another goal for this year will be to do something kind for someone, a stranger, maybe someone you know. Donate to a charity that you think is important. Give of your time. I think that's the hardest thing to give. We're so busy running around doing things, going to work, doing the things we have to do, that sharing our time becomes hard, and we get stingy with our time. I don't know why when they did this interstate, they made the far right lane the smoothest. And the other two lanes over there, well, they're just, oh, here we go. Now we're nice and even. There's patches where it's smooth everywhere. And then, back to crap and snakes. Snakes just come up and grab your tires and try to pull you down. I hate snakes, especially wet snakes. Be careful on those wet snakes, y'all. Yeah, so one of the things I did is I had some problems trying to get my camera on here and getting the point of view that I wanted. So what I did was, at first I ordered a system, a chin mount system from, I think it's called KFI Camera Concepts, or or KNF Concepts. I don't know, I'll put it up there when I figure out what it is. But it had a system where it strapped to the chin mount, or strapped to your chin bar, and you could adjust it accordingly. Well, the problem with that was it was in the way of where the button is for the modular helmet, so you could put your chin bar up, and then I couldn't close my visor all the way. So then I saw one called Motorrad's, and I got the Flex Slim, and it's a strip that goes on your chin bar, but it doesn't get in the way of opening your helmet, and it doesn't get in the way of closing your visor. And it's held on with strong 3M adhesive. Now, it doesn't look like it would work, or maybe it looks a little flimsy, but so far it's held in place. And when I put it on, of course you clean your chin bar first, and then when you put it on, you let it set for a little while. And I let it set for probably 48 hours at the very least, and then I put on the camera to see how that would work. So far this is a good chin mount for me. Now there are helmets that the other chin mount I have would work for. Helmets like dirt helmets that don't have visors maybe. And I think it has its place, it just wasn't a good fit for the type of helmet that I use. Seems kind of busy out here. Maybe people are returning home, getting back to their regular routines. I'll ride out to San Felipe, Pueblo. We're entering Santa Ana Reservation right now. I don't usually head north this time of year, but I think I'm heading this way just to make it fun and exciting, even though I've been this way a million times before. There's always something different that you didn't see the first time, though, or the last 50. One thing I saw was a dirt road back there that I don't even know how you get on it, or where it goes, or where it starts. Fad. If you hadn't heard of Meow Wolf, check it out. It's a really interesting art installation. It's interactive, and I want to say there was one in Las Vegas, Nevada, because we have a Las Vegas, New Mexico here, so I have to make the distinction. But yeah, I want to say there's more than just the installation in Santa Fe. If you have a chance to check it out, check it out. A snowman dumpster. All right, so we're on San Felipe Reservation. getting off at this upcoming San Felipe Pueblo exit. We're going to fuel up and turn around. And then I think I'll have my mileage for the month. I'm usually a procrastinator. Don't get my mileage done early. This would be considered early for me. So we'll see what happens. The rest of the month is just bonus riding. There's snow on the mountain in the distance back there. I don't know if you guys can see that on camera. Well, sometimes I'll come out here for gas if I'm headed this way because their prices are usually pretty competitive. There's nobody selling pinon or anything on the corner today. This is usually a pretty busy travel center too. I think I'll just pull up to this pump right here on the end. And let's get some gas. Alright, so filled up. Gas was $2.88 for premium. And I got about 2.5 gallons. So this was a good little ride. Now we'll use up the gas we bought. But that's what it's all about, right? So this is where some of our slow speed skills will come in handy. This is kind of a funky little gas station or travel center because there doesn't seem to be any clear direction, like which way you should get out, which way you should turn in. So there are people going in all directions. You kind of got to watch out for them. And like I said, I think we'll go back through the Pueblo. I haven't been this way in a minute. Wow. Almost looks like they weren't going to stop. I was scared for my life. See if we can get back home this way. I'll put home in the navigation because I'm not really sure. I think we just head south. Well, navigation is thinking about it. See what happens if we keep going, if we don't listen to her, because she's clearly saying turn around and get back on the freeway. But we don't want to get back on the freeway. So in 1.5 miles, we're going to turn on Main Street. Now it says it's 62 out here. Nice smooth road. It's good if we stay on it. I see Christmas decorations, which reminds me that it's time to take that stuff down. I gotta take down the tree and all our decorations. I don't know which is worse, putting it up or taking it down. I feel like putting all those little ornaments away could be challenging and boring. So we didn't put any ornaments on the tree. We put a ribbon and like some little things that were important to us, but we didn't decorate every single branch like we usually do. And the tree's artificial and already has lights on it, so that's pretty nice. That doesn't seem right, so I'm just gonna keep going. Because if you look at the navigation, you can see that the interstate is ahead of me. And yeah, I think I'm going in the right direction. I'm gonna get home eventually. But this is a nice leisurely ride. Gets you out of the wind. Now, I feel like if I turn left, she's just going to throw me back on the interstate. And I don't want to do that. Oh. Alright, let's see if we go this way. Where we go, are we going to end up in... Yeah, nowhere. So I guess that's why we have to get back on the interstate. Or we take this road. I don't think this road really goes anywhere. Ah! Bike her down! Bike her down!